What would you achieve in life if from today going forward you started acting like your future self in 10 to 20 years time? What ideals would you live up to? And what decisions would you make differently going forward? Howdy, I'm Harrison Quinn and welcome back to the Graft HQ. So today, it's all about visualization. Let's go. So visualization is a technique which will reap great rewards in your life if used properly. I can say that with 100% certainty. Just don't, quote me on it. You start by changing the point of focus in your life at this point in time. Don't see yourself as the person you are now, but as the person you want to become. Whether that's wanting to become an action man, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, or the next Johnny Sins, I'm not gonna judge. Act like that person and genuinely believe you are that person. As over time, your actions, your beliefs, your process systems will all align to make you this person as you grow. So what does this mean? Well, life is a perpetuating cycle of your own mental state. If you're down, if you're not feeling great, you're not going to be effective. You're not going to be efficient in anything you do. You'll be walking down the street a bit shit. However, if you're feeling confident, if you're feeling successful, if you're feeling passionate, passionate, and you're feeling all this, you will exude these characteristics to everybody that you see on the street. You'll be walking with a straight back, you'll be smiling at everybody, making conversation, going back and forth. Well, you just be like CUNY at the end of the day. So yes, you'll exude the characteristics that you set yourself. You will become the energy of your own unrealized potential that you're creating in your own mind. However, you need to genuinely believe this. You have to see it in yourself on a cellular level. You cannot think about this on, day to day, or it could be. No, you have to see the change in yourself on a cellular level, or it's not going to work. It's wasting time. And what we talked about in the last video, we don't fucking waste time. When you connect with your future self, your unrealized potential becomes paramount. Your whole life then becomes becoming this person. Therefore, you have a why in life. Like we talked about in the previous video, I will link that in. Because you have a why, you've got a path, you've got a road. Like we talked about before, you need to always have an idea of where you want to go. Make that person you want to become where you want to go, and you'll improve yourself as a person on a daily basis. You're always trying to achieve what you could become. So how are we going to achieve this? 3 actions. 3 actions we're going to do to achieve this. Action number 1, sit down and write down all of the adjectives, the ideals that you want to become going forward, the person you want to be in 10, 20 years. Write it all down. The characteristics of the person you will become. Write it all down in the back of your journal. And honestly, I want specific, minute detail in what this person will be doing, what they do on a day-to-day basis, who they are, what is their passion, what are the goals, what do they do. Write it all down. The ideal that you want to create when you're writing all this down is that you sit down and you read it and you're like, fucking hell, that is me with my potential realised. I'll be happy if I die knowing I am this person, because if you are this person, you'll have made an impact to the world. Yeah, so write it down and visualise it daily. And that leads on to number 2. With that person you've created and with that person in mind, in the diary, read it because obviously you're going to be doing your diary daily in the morning and night. We'll get to that sort of stuff. But when you are writing in the morning and night, read through the person you've created. Visualize that person in your mind. Close your eyes and see what that person is doing on that day-to-day basis. Connect with your future self. Daily live being that person. Visualize the actions. Visualize. See it in your own mind. And that leads us on to number 3. Through the day when making decisions, don't make them based on the here and now. Make them based on the future. What would your future self do? Because they would make a lot of decisions differently than what you would do nowadays. Because they understand their own meaning in life. I'm not saying you don't. You probably don't. So you're just a bit erratic all over the place. But your future self is connected to themselves. They know what they want to do. So do what they would do. How would they go about life? How would a charismatic, positive and confident person make decisions on a day-to-day basis? I'm not saying you're not that, but if you're not and you want to become that, how would that person make the decision? Let's say you're at a coffee shop and you see some attractive girl or attractive guy that you like, and you're too nervous to go speak to them. What would your future self say? They'd slap you in the face. They'd call you a little bitch. Just say, go speak to them. We don't have that sort of word in our caliber. We don't have the word not confident and a bit shy in our caliber. We don't use it. It's not a characteristic that we ever see ourselves as. And they'll tell you to go fucking speak to them. So you go do. Act like your future self would. They just go over there. It doesn't matter. Because they realise that nobody fucking cares at the end of the day. It goes well, happy days. If it goes bad, they'll never fucking see you again. Unless you're on the Isle of Man, then you just see them all the time. In conclusion, visualising the success in the future and your personal self and what they could become will make a massive change, as it'll align your values and processes to what you want to become. Remember, on a day-to-day basis, it's the small daily improvements. It's Kaizen, Japanese, I think that is, which it's the small daily improvements that will make massive change over time. So if you start doing this from now, from this day forward, seeing yourself as this person making the change that this person would make over time, it will make a massive impact. Really hope this video has added value. Like, I spoke about some intriguing stuff. Sorry if it's been a bit sluggish. It is 5 AM, so I've just got to be a bit quiet. People in the house as well. But still, yeah, make the changes that I've said. Use the 3 things that I've talked about. Go do it and see what person you want to become going forward. Because you'll actually learn a bit more about yourself when you think about who do you actually want to become in life. It will make a big change. So yes, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video. I will see you all next week.